really sorry. Windows decided to restart. But you know what? Why not? It seems like a great time. It suddenly did. I said, yeah, okay, so now we're back. Thank you so much for your patience. Now let me do one quick thing. Yesterday, last night, oh man, you're gonna see everything is different now. I joined forces with a friend, another streamer. He's doing the art of the game. The game is very different now, but it's looking awesome. You're gonna see that. I think this is one. No, this is the one, and just want the English. Just give me a minute. I had to reinstall. I decided to reinstall my OS. Actually, I changed it from Pop OS to Manjaro because I got very tired of Pop OS being very silly on me. You know, with I changed the keyboard. Both shifts together. Now I want Windows space. So Pop OS was being very silly with me because it was a few things were not working on my computer, like the speakers, webcam, and everything. So it was very annoying. Why isn't it changing the layout of the keyboard? Look at this. Ah. Cannot change the layout. But let me not hold you too much here, Mr. Elder Spy. So the game is the same thing, right? It's the same idea. Yeah, there's always some hoops, some hurdles. So this is a test. I don't know the last time I joined, but this is a test environment. Right, so we're throwing everything in here. The art, yes. I found an artist. So this is the game now. So it's everything. Yes, yes. It's the same idea, you see, but now we have an environment. See, we have lights, we have shadows. The enemies are still simple, you see, but now we have the life at the top. Okay. And you only see them when you directly look at them. Okay, so if they come from behind, you do not see them. They need to. Ooh, I found the enemies. These are standing enemies. We have items that are dropped. There's a field of view, yes. And what I've been working last week, and it's about the items, you see. So this guy who is working with me, he has great ideas. And the idea is to have items. And we decided to go a little bit crazy and have scaling requirements, stat changes, special effects on web. So for instance, we have this flame sword, which I cannot equip because it has two requirements in faith. So I have no faith here. I already killed an enemy, so I leveled up. So I can use like 2 faith points. and you can play with this. Took me a while to make it work, but it's finally working. So you see, I change here the stats on the right, get update and everything, like an RPG. Yes, exactly. Then I confirmed I have 2 points in faith. Now I can use the weapon. There we go. So we have, and this is a prototype weapon. So this weapon here has a burning effect. So 1 bird damage over 3 seconds. So if we look at the bar at the enemy, you see that it's slowly going down because it's burning the enemy. You know, it causes the base damage of the weapon, of course, when it hits. But then you have the burning. You have the icon down the life bar. And then you have these items who will, for instance, give you 5 points in faith. I am currently working on this, so it might not work. So we had 2, now we're adding 5. If I go here, now I have 7, and it changes the stats and everything. You're watching ads? Maybe I'm talking to myself. Oh, no, that's good. So yeah, man, that's the game. They pay for Turbo, awesome. So yeah, that's the game. I'm working on this mainly, equipping things. It took me a long time to get this working, but it's finally working. Dropping something. What if I drop something that I'm equipping? What if I do not have enough points? You know, so these kind of details. So one example is, let me play again. One example is this memento, which is a situation where, so I don't have faith points that I'm using, so I need 2. I cannot equip that. So I'm gonna use this, it gives me 5. I have now 5 points, and now I am allowed to use the weapon. So I can use the weapon and go crazy. But then I unequip this, and it has to unequip the weapon because I'm not allowed to use it anymore. So I have other items. We have story items. We're gonna have quest items. I developed this door, which took me a long time, very bad. So I have these helper tags, which was developed by Cinespatty. He made them. I tried to open door this lock. So we have, we have a key from another door. But then we recently developed that. So you need items to be able to to proceed. So now I got the key, now I can open the door. Let's see. And yeah. He created these breakable items. Very nice. It's just, no, this is not, but just to add to the lighting system. Yeah, isn't it? Very nice. I really like it. He's a great artist. So I have different types of bullets now. So for instance, we have this normal bullet that causes the normal damage, but we are creating some challenges which you have to use, like this bullet, which causes some damage to the enemy but pushes them around, and will push movable objects as well. See? And there's the normal bullet which causes damage. You see that you have an accuracy. I do not shoot on a straight line anymore. And you can improve that by improving, for instance, accuracy. Let me get some fake points. I can do this and I'll increase my accuracy. So yeah, it's becoming an RPG. And I believe we're very close to a playable game for friends to test. And they still have the same idea of anger, fear, anxiety. It's the same base. I was going to say something else. I forgot. Oh, so now I'm going to work, as you saw, I can cause like burn damage, for instance. So I need to make some enemies have resistance to burn damage, you know. So that's what I will try to work today. But yeah, it's very different now. As I said, I joined forces with this other streamer, and he's awesome. He's a great designer. He has great ideas. But we're also careful to not go too crazy on the ideas and never finish the game. Teaming up was definitely was the right call. If he decided to abandon the project because we had like this gentleman agreement. You want to? Yeah, I want to. Okay, so let's do it. But of course, if he wants to stop, just stop. If he says, I don't want to do it anymore, that's totally fine. But then I'm doomed. I need to understand why. Windows space. Why cannot change my keyboard layout? I need to change it. Okay, here we go. Yeah, there it is. This is an OS, so a few things will be missing, but it's okay. I can do some work. No problem. Yeah, so let's do this. Sinus Patty, the same. That's the person I was talking about, Other Spy. Other Spy, I also am streaming to my YouTube channel. I'm trying to make that a thing now. So if you don't mind going there and giving me that beautiful subscriber thumbs up. I'm still learning how it works over there. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Does inspire Elder Spy someone who follows me since the early days when everything was a blot. Hello, Verkane, welcome in. How are you? And now I just showed him what happened to the game. The first thing he said was, "Whoa, the art." And then I started talking about you and your incredible ability to do art. But yeah. And then I was showing what the game has become. What would move it. And today I am going to do one thing. Let me change the focus. Multiple mementos. Yes. Trying to learn some Ace Sprite. Oh man. I'm going to be back. Yeah, sure. And good luck on the jam. Since Pat is working on the pirate game jam. I joined, but then I thought, you know what, I need to focus on the game. There's so many things to do related to the coding of the things that I was already doing. I said, no, I'm going to stop. And I'm that kind of person that I cannot do two things at the same time. It's very distracting for me. My brain is single task. Okay, so what I want to do here is on the inventory actually. And I'm learning so much of response, so much about development and Godot. Locutus, good morning, how are you doing? Welcome in. No yawning, but since he said it. Oh crap, here we go. You release the Kraken, man. Now now it's a non-stop yawning stream. No, Sinistani, just I can yawn. Otherwise, friends would that crazy. I think it's consistent now. All right. All right. So what was I doing? I was working on the... It wasn't the inventory, yeah. No, where is the... Oh, no, it's on the player script. Yeah, so I started doing that. Yes. Freaky lady who is a viewer, she joins and she goes, yawn. Then I have to hold myself back to not yawn, but eventually I... Just silly. So what was doing, not yesterday because I couldn't stream yesterday, is the player being able to equip multiple mementos. I don't know how many yet, but he can equip X mementos. So I was doing that. I just showed to Elder Spy equipping mementos and it works. But now I need to make sure that I can equip 2 mementos and it still works. And remove them, yeah. So this one gives me 2 faith points, this one gives me 5, and this one gives me 2. So I'm gonna equip 2, and I'm gonna equip 5. Boom. Now I have 7. So now if I remove 2, I should have only 5. And I do have only 5. Is it working? Should have only 2. Ooh, it is working. Look at that. Damn it, our code is looking good, Mr. Sinispati. The amount of change wasn't much. Come on. You see? Oh crap. So I checked the length of the mementos dictionary. I equipped that. I grab it from the dictionary. So in the dictionary I store the ID. Good. This is me unequipping. And when I equip, I do this. Awesome. Very nice. And it just works. Impressive. So now we can have mood mementos equipped. And I'm honestly surprised it worked. It means that the code is well connected. Oh, look at that. 3 yards already. And counting. Yeah, I had to do this to count for the temporary faith boost. Look at that. I'm honestly impressed that it worked. Very good. Okay, so we have it. We can equip mood mementos. Mementos. Good job, man. Thank you. There we go. It was a simple change. It can. This is already done, but now I need to limit actually. So it's not 100% finished. So I need to limit the amount of mementos the player can equip. Right, so let's go to the player code. Let's keep it here for now. X mementos. Let's say 1. I don't need to create another item. So we have max memento 1. Isn't it how you do the plural? I thought this was wrong. Like the plural is like mementos? Oh, now I need to check. I thought it was wrong. Both. Both. Awesome. Which is awesome because I don't need to change variables now. So mementos or it's just as well. So now I need to, yeah, I meant toes. And it's fun in English that you have the distinction between the fingers on your hand and toes, fingers and toes. In Portuguese, we don't. We have fingers and fingers. So I have my hand finger. So if you hurt your fingers and you go to the doctor, well, what's going on? I've hurt my foot finger. We don't say toes. Okay. If, look at this. Thank you. So if it is max mementos, now mentos, a good pronunciation. I need a specifically came up with a separate. Yeah, I can imagine. I'm curious about these phases. Historical reasons for that. So now on the unequip, I need to do max mentos. Good, but now the thing is, similar to German for gloves, there are hand shoes. That's cool. Hand shoes. Yeah, hand shoes. Good name. For that, we have a different name. So in Portuguese, we say shoes, we say sapato. And for the hand shoes, we say luva. Pineapple, yeah. It's an apple from the pines. So now we can limit, so we cannot equip more than one. But the problem now is that I should let the player know that, yeah? So the player should equip this, but when it tries to equip this, nothing should happen. Hey. This square is more or equal to. What am I doing? Okay, cross on the ground, yeah. Weird names, weird names. I think in English there's also this like bin and a trash bin or something like that. I don't know, languages, all the languages are kind of insane at some level. So what is the size of equipped mementos? Why don't I see it here? Unit is earth nut. Earth nut. And a jar, I don't know what that is. A jar, is that a thing? A jar. Why don't I see this? Oh, there you go. Okay, so we added an item to that. That's correct. So we move on. Now I'm going to equip the second one, and this should fade. But for some reason, it does not. Oh crap, oh my god, I'm incrementing the max number of mementos. So what is a jar but not a jar? Is that a word in English? A jar? Is that an English word? Watch out for the flashbang. The jar is open, really? Oh, kind of open. Jar. So it's not the max mementos. I don't need to change this at all. Why am I doing this? Already removing it. What am I doing, folks? What am I doing? So now the player should not be able to. I was using the max as a counter, but you know why. Any moment in my life. Okay, move on. Now if you try to equip that, nothing happens. There we go. But now the thing is, if you're equipping one, and the number of equipment mementos is already maxed out, when I click this, I should not show this, right? See, the equip button should be disabled. So what can I do here? I can first disable this breakpoint, and I love this music. Jesus Christ. And today I forgot to spread the love of mine. I'm sorry for distracting, but I need to share the streaming. I totally forgot about it. I had 2 announcements because of Windows. Thank you, Windows. Oh crap. Share your stream. Here we go. Self-promotion. I love these. Self-promotion. Look at that. Advertiser stream. There we go. Show them pack. Self-promotion. I love these channels. And to my friend Otter. Show your stuff. Now I just need to find, where is this one? Yeah, so I'm going to skip this one for now. I'm really sorry for the distraction, but I forgot to do that. So what I was going to go as, now I need to check when I have the maxed number of mementos equipped. I need to let the inventory page knows that we have kind of that. Update item list. We go to the inventory. There we go. I load data. This is being called. Okay. This is the populate thing. Oh, it's been a while since I last touched it. I go through the inventory. I create the inventory items. I go there, I put the item here, add item to list, which is just very good. And then I connect the buttons to the events, to the signal. And this is where I'm doing the thing. So this show action panel is that small window that we see here. This is the action panel. And this is when I display equip or not. Alright, so when I do this, here we go. So now I have the item, which is this bullet here. I don't know why it doesn't say name or anything, it just shows an ID. As if I would be looking for the ID by default. Okay, so then I build the screen data which shows the icon, and this is the thing. If item is equipped, so it shows unequipped if item is equipped, and if it's not, then show unequipped. And if you cannot equip the item, it will show nothing. Otherwise, it will show use. Right? I don't know why I did it this way. I think it's so confusing. If item not equipped, yes. I'm confused. Wait a second. What is this other if here? So do this if equip, else this. If can equip, shows nothing. But if you cannot equip, you can use it. We have items who are just usable, like let's say like a potion. You use that, you get a boost of something. That's all. So this should still be working, I guess. Let's move on. It didn't show anything, Jesus Christ. No, F5, that's why it didn't show anything. So if I click, the window shows up, showing the equip button. I need to check later about the use. But now I have the equip button. But now what happens is I need to make sure that the player can equip that. If it is equipped, it means it already passed the test. So the check should happen here. I cannot simply say equip because I need to make sure that the player can equip. Okay. So I will create I will create right here like a function and equip memento. It's a simple check, so I don't need to do that inside that place. So we'll just say if So if the item is a memento, I need to say player can equip. If you can do that, if you cannot, just disable the button. But if it's not a memento, it's a weapon, so then I can show the equip button because it's not equipped already. Seems to be correct. So I have the limit. Let me disable the breakpoint. We have a limit of 1 memento, right? So if I do this, I can see the equip button. But now, there we go. I cannot equip that. So if I unequip this, I can equip this bad boy. There we go. It's called magic. And weapons should still work just as expected. So I can equip, I can unequip that. If I have 2 weapons, I can equip them. Oh, because I have movement, okay. I can equip the weapon, I can equip this one, I can unequip this one. Everything is working as expected. Very nice. What couldn't connect it? Retry. Why have it disconnected? Oh yeah, I don't know what happens, but if I keep Godot open too much by running my game, right? I'm running the game, and if I leave the game open for too long, the editor closes. It's not the game keeps running, but the editor closes. No idea why. All right, this is becoming convoluted, but it's okay. And actually, I was going to write a to-do for me to handle the use situation, but let's not be lazy and do that right now. I'm going to grab item and unspeakable items. Did it also happen before you fixed the bug server? I don't know, man, but let's give it a try. Like these, yeah? Let's keep it running, let's see if it breaks. Do we have something that is... Do we have something... Do we have a resource for the... We don't have anything. I need to constantly check everything that I've done, so I don't get lost like I am right now. I don't know why I placed these here. They seem wrong. This is supposed to be just a resource thing, isn't it? I don't know. Yeah, anyway. This is not a problem that I will fix now. I need to create a new thing. So let me create a new resource from the items script. Usable thing for now. Gonna be there. It's a what? Let's say it's a memento type. So it's a type of memento that can be used. Usable thing. You should use it now. So I cannot equip, or I can use it. Will it change my stats? Not sure. I'm not sure if anything, if you do anything. Let's say that it will give stats. It will give you 10. Dino, thank you so much, man. 10 months. Hell yeah. I appreciate that, and welcome in. Hope everything is alright. Are you also working? Are you working on the... I was going to Dino Jam, no. Pirate Software Jam. Food time, okay, man. Go, go, go. Enjoy the food. Yeah, I forgot to move the thing here. Usable thing. There we go. That should load. So we have the usable thing here. Now, if I come here, aha. What? Oh, I have 2 games running. Inventory line 223. Oh. I don't like that gym anymore. Why not? I don't like that gym. Thor is an ugly guy. I want to just make sure what's been displayed equipped. So this is the thing. This is what we need to fix as well. So if an item is usable, it's usable only once. Yeah, you use it, it's gone. Was a small yawn, but it's a yawn. So I have 2 possible situations. Can use and can equip. Those are distinct steps in the game. If the item is usable, it's something that we can use. The text should display use, right? If item can use, then you display that. Otherwise, you disable the button. Yeah, but I want that to be displayed. Right, so if the thing can be used, we should display use on the screen. Oh, it's because no. It should stop here, shouldn't it? Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, can use. Oh, it can be equipped as well? Shit. Oh, item equipped. Ah, okay. Different things, different things, different things. So this is just me setting the default values for both cases. This is okay. Let me add a comment for the future me. Set the default text both cases. Boom. So I set the thing. Now I say if something is equipped, hello Trevor, and thank you for the alert and welcome in. Hope everything is alright with you and the lady. Should I move this to here? The text by default is this. No, I won't do that. I prefer to have these separate actions here. Keep things context, separate contexts. Maybe in the future I can change it, but for now. And then if the item is equipped, I show unequipped. Right. Now, if the item is not equipped, I need to say, okay, what the hell is that? Is that a memento? Yes. So show equipped. Or so it's going to show equip nonetheless, but I need to check if it's a memento, and if not this, then I disable the button. So I need to check for that. Now, if the thing is not equipped, why did the music stop? If the music stopped, if the item is usable, I think this is all, isn't it? I know it's the usable thing. It's still showing equipped, but why? Usable thing you can use, you cannot equip that. But the problem is that I'm coming right here, so let me. There we go. Problem solved. Need to reload the game. And when I use, the item gets destroyed. There we go. All right. I don't need this as well, but it's already being defined up here. See, we're going to simplify everything as much as possible, yeah? Item equipped. If it's equipped, I shall unequip. Otherwise, if it's not equipped, I need to make sure of this. I think this is it. Yeah. Roll the yawn. Okay. Two because of yes. What else? No changes here. Multiple mementos. So in the plate, I see a few to-do items here. Let me go through them. Yeah, I need to finish this for the rest of the on. Do your thing. Is that all I need? Can use weapon. I need to check the scaling for all the possible things. Yeah. Hope, anger. There we go. Fear. There we go. There's nothing more. Pain? Do I have pains? We do have pain. And I forgot about it. So I have faith, hope, anger, fear. There's nothing else, right? There is nothing else. Okay, so this is checking all the scaling needs for each of the attributes. Oh, this is a bigger change. Yeah, I think I need to do this. So Sinisperi, if you're still there, are you still there? Mister, are you still there? Yes, thank you for being here. So my question is, on the talking about the usable things, maybe you wrote that somewhere, but you know I have the tendency of forgetting. But my question is, when we use something, will the effect of that usable thing be permanent, temporary, or both? Consumables, yeah. Items that we can use. Or we don't have those. Am I just over engineering things? Which is common, as you already know. We can equip stuff and we can use, but oh crap, really? Oh. Okay, so for the challenge, for the sake of the challenge, I'm going to go with, as you wrote, consumables. With you use, it applies the effect, and that's it. Suppose it gives you 2 faith, 2 hope, 2 fear. It gives you those points, and that's all. See that there's no extra steps there. Just apply the effect and you're done. So like an NPC, okay, let me give you hope. Then you get that thing and then use it. Boom. Okay. Let's do that. When I use an item. What? Okay. So the use item is this. So I'm just removing the item from the list. I'm not doing anything else. What I have to do is I have to first come here as, oh, I already did that, the stats. So it is giving me 10 points in anger. Gives you 10 points in anger. Yes. It could be like a gift. You know, when you have like in RPGs, when you finish a quest and then you go, oh, here's an experience point. Then you use that. So in this case, it's going to say, hey, here's X of Y. And of course, we will and we can and we probably will make these like rare drops. Yeah, exactly. Exactly that, my friend, exactly that. I'm gonna call them Memento, although I don't think they make much sense being called a Memento, but then if we decide not to, we can create a new item type, which according to what we wrote, I think it wouldn't be a pain in the butt to add a new item type to everything. I think our code is looking good for that kind of change. So right now, let's just make it use, and then if I have some time left, which I think I will, not even 8 a.m., I will be able to probably create a consumable type here. Sure. Faded memory, yeah, good wording, good wording. Let me add a task here. Yes, yes. It'll be a consumable thing. Nice. Yes. It's a good wording. Good wording. Yes. Like you're losing your anger, so then it comes in, as you said, like a fade memory of anger. Yeah, it's very nice. Good. Faded memory, fleeting. I like it. But for now, I'll just do the permanent one. Then I'll do the fleeting because I love the name. Okay, so we got the item here. It's a usable item, so I don't need to keep checking for that. I know it's already a usable item, something that I cannot equip, can only use, right? So it's usable. And you can use anything. I think there will be limits to what you can use. So when you use that, what I need to do something close to this. Yeah, I'm going to call the player. So I use consumable. Yeah, there's no type for now. I don't need this because this is being called here already. But I can do this just to leave everything on the same place as it is now. Okay, so when I use the thing, I need to do this. Right, so when I do that, I need to grab that value and go straight to the source. So suppose I increase the pain. I don't have anything for... Do we have pain? I'm confused. I don't think we have pain. We don't have pain here. Why do we have pain here? Okay, so let's keep it here. Yeah. Let's keep it here, then we add the stats if we find a mechanic for that. Okay, so suppose I'm going to fear. I'm not going to use the temporary fear. Just go straight to the fear value and improve it. It seems to be fairly simple. It's just going to be this. No. Wait, what is this? Stat value? Oh yeah, it's... I'm confused about this. Oh, this is for the can use weapon. That's why it's confused on my brain. Pain resistance. If for some reason when using the consumable, The item does not have a scaling list, just return do not. Otherwise, go to the scaling list, grab the origin, which is the origin keys, which is all the things that we have. Good. So with that, I grab one of these. Right. The origin. And what I do is that I go to the player attributes and I get that. So for instance, sphere. So player attributes. It's great music, isn't it? Yeah, man. Skyrim for the win. So I'm grabbing the attribute by, let's suppose, fear. It's like I'm in some weird church of coding. That's nice. So I need to get this scaling value, right? No, this is not scaling. What am I talking about? I'm making a confusion here. This is a stat. Yeah, why am I talking about scaling? No, Daniel, pay attention, my friend. Pay attention. Okay. Go. Do your thing. That's why I was so confused. So now I have a list of upgradable stats. There we go. So the stat is one of these objects here. It's an upgradable stats. I need to do is I need to go stats.stat. So for my dogs, you are all used to that already. So I have this object on my hands. I need to get this. Right, these stats. I have 7 dogs over K. 7. 5 here in the city and 2 at the piece of land that we have. It's a lot of dogs. My wife loves that. As you can imagine, yeah. So if I do this, this will print this will print 0, 1, 2, or 3. No, they are all what we call sausage dogs, but they are this brand here. This thing here. Dachshund? Dachshund? I don't know how to pronounce that. It's German, right? Yeah. They are this. We have short hair and long hair ones. This color. We don't have a black one. They are formidable hunters. They are incredible. So they get snakes, rats, everything that it's alive and it's not a human or a dog. They just go there and do what they have to do. But they also kill innocent animals, like they killed a rabbit, like a wild rabbit at the farm 2 weeks ago, I guess. I heard some confusion, so I went there to check, and there was a dead rabbit. Now, how they managed to get a rabbit, it's not impressed, because they're 7 dogs, right? So they can organize themselves. Poor rabbit. So I need to grab this stat, right? And I always forget how to get the... Oh, shoot. I have it right here on my face. See, I know myself so well that I help myself feel the past. There you go. So what I do is I go to the... Oh, I need this. Ooh. I have origin, but I do... Okay. Let me do this. It was exactly the same thing. I'm just being not attentive. So the origin is one of these. Then I do this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the amount. So I can do stat dot amount. So this should increase. This should increase that given stat by that given amount. What? Stat value is declared but never used in the block. It's used here. Why does it think it's not being used? Use consumable. So now we do we have access to the play? We do. Use consumable and then the item. Let's play. Let's see how well it works. It's not that one, it's the usable thing. So it gives me 10 anger points. I have 0 anger. So we come here, boom, debugger. Oh, it already failed. Do we have that? Item. Stats. Pluto. Cannot, because it's an exception. I cannot continue execution of an exception. Oh my crap. Item stats. Anywhere else am I missing it? I'm going to enable the thing again. Instead of arcane. Because it's very helpful. And apparently you were correct. It only breaks with that debug thing. But honestly, I don't care. Because the debugger is so helpful. And I'm doing my best to avoid using print statements like a primate. As I did most of my life. Alright, so... Oh no, I still don't see things. Shit. Now it's not working. Okay, but anyway, so this item here is supposed to go to the anger thing. So, boom, there you go. Sublimes. Now if we check the anger... Oh, it didn't remove it. So why am I doing it this way? Silly. Ugh. Yeah, it's very strange indeed. Which is a shame. Hey, what? Oh. Damn it. Oh my god, I thought I had it enabled here, but I deleted it by mistake. Right, I think that's all. Oh, there we go. But we do have the anger, and the current anger is, doesn't say because it didn't evaluate that as well. But the stat is this object, the origin is okay. So the values it received is 10. The current value of anger is 0. So if I continue here, the anger now is 10. And then it applies all the good things, all the good stuff. Then it applied that, the anger, it added anger to the player. Then what I do is I update the list, right? But it's not being displayed there. Yeah, this is still wrong. When I use it, should clear these out. When I use the item, I didn't get the anger. Don't worry when I save it, remove it, but anyway. I'm gonna mute myself for a while because of the dogs. I found the issue why it's not being displayed there. Since we have the temporary functionality to add points to the attributes, so I don't have any points, let me give, like I have 3 points. When I do this, what I'm actually doing is adding points to the temporary anger value. If we come here and check, see I'm adding to this, where is it, temporary anger. So this is what I'm doing. On the panel. And when we do that, we can play with the points, and then eventually we're going to confirm anger. And when we do that, we move the point from the temporary anger to the actual anger value. So when I come here and I do this, I am changing, in fact, the anger value. But what I'm not doing is showing that on the panel, because on the panel I show the temporary. So what comes to mind are 2 things. So when I change that, every time I change the anger, I need the temporary to follow that. Right, this is one possible solution. The other solution is for me to, on the player, I change the temporary and then I confirm. Change the hope, temporary hope, and confirm, and so on and so forth. But what I'm thinking, this one here seems to be the best solution. So, but every time I change a temporary, this happens, and then I will confirm. And what I am doing is I'm grabbing the temporary, which is these 3 points, and I confirm. That's the problem right there. And I'll do this. Because when I do this, I trigger this. And when I do this, I trigger this. So it's a never-ending cycle. So I think I had to do the bad stuff. Not the bad stuff, but yeah. Now we have it. It's not temporary anymore because it confirms I cannot move things around. I can play with it. All good. Very nice. Seems to be working, friends. Seems to be working. It's kind of verbose. Okay with that? Okay, now I have a problem with the item not disappearing from here, you see? It's awful. Oh, see? Godot closed. So yeah, it is something related with the debugger enabled for too long. So I didn't have an issue so far because we always have the thing here on the right. But the problem is when we have a usable thing. I use that, it goes away, but this panel here. For now, yes, overcame, but I was talking with Sinispedi earlier and we were thinking about, since this is about death, we're thinking about, wait a sec, let me finish the thought. Some will be, I'm just working on the permanent ones, but we thought about, and maybe we're going to add temporary ones. Since this game is about a soul in hell, reliving memories and going through challenges, Sinispedi gave a good name for this. As I finish on. Let me scroll back up. Yeah, so he said we have the faded memory, which is a permanent stat change, and we have the fleeting memory, which is an item that will give you temporary stats change. Now, the temporary is going to be a fun challenge to make it work. Another yawn. Yeah. Okay, so I am removing the item from the list. Awesome. Let me see if I need that to be here. I use it. Ooh. I don't like how distributed this is. Why is that happening? I really don't know. Use an item. After using that. Hello, Gregorio. This looks like a game it does. I hope everything is alright with you, mister. Oh, nice. Thank you. I'm struggling with cleaning up the inventory page. If I move this here, it works, but it doesn't make much sense to do it. Actually, it makes sense to do this. And by the way, Gregor, I now can play Path of Exile without the potato quality. Remember that? Wait, why isn't it applying? Ah, it was applying. What happened? Path of Exile, remember? So now I can play that in high quality. I could even give it a try, not now, but close to the end of this stream. I'll do that just to see how it goes. So two things happened. I was using Pop OS, right, which is a great OS, but it's with very outdated stuff. So I got tired, my laptop media keys and speakers were not working. So you know what? I'm going to go with the more up-to-date OS. So then I installed Manjaro and now my speakers are working. And the integration with Steam and all of the NVIDIA stuff is working like a charm, way better than on Pop OS. So anyway, yeah, now I can play Path of Exile without looking like a potato, freezing or weird blackouts on the screen, etc. Yeah. And I tried. You all know that I tried using Windows for development, but dude, I don't know why. Yeah, man. So many distros. There's a page called Distro Watch. You go there and you'll be amazed. Let me go there and actually. Sorry for the flashbang, but these are like the ones on the page rank 100 here. But I'm sure there's so many more. So I was using Pop OS. Then this rank kit is based on clicks, like curiosity clicks. It has nothing to do with quality or anything. And Manjaro is the one that I'm using now, which is Arch based, while Pop OS is Ubuntu based. Or Debian based, I'm not sure. So Debian has very outdated packages everywhere for security and blah 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 blah. And Manjaro is more crazy on that thing. Because I'm gonna have the same issues, you know, I'm gonna have to use an outdated NVIDIA library. So I wanted to get the most up-to-date packages for NVIDIA. And Manjaro gives me that, the up-to-date kernels. So now my speakers are working. There must be, yeah. Ubuntu is Debian, yeah. So the thing is Debian, so let's talk about Debian, right? It's the parent of everything. It has outdated packages because it doesn't go with the latest release. You know, it just goes, so it's very slow to get updates and everything. And Manjaro, which is Arch based, doesn't care. So you always get the most up-to-date and working drivers and kernel and everything. So now everything is working, which is awesome. But yes, it would work 100% better if it were on Windows. What I had here before was this, so let me undo. Because my understanding is that this is a signal, and the signal is being called by an inventory. The inventory connects to that, and then it calls load data. What is this? So that's why I think it doesn't make sense. Always signal for me to signal just to do that. Unless... there you go. I need that. I need that. That's the one updating stuff for me. So that's why it didn't show up when I used the item. So if I come here and I use, now I see it. Yeah, so I was mentioning Manjaro uses a more up-to-date libraries, kernels, firmwares, and everything. And that fixed the issues I had with my laptop. And I don't have those issues anymore because I'm using the latest NVIDIA driver, so now the game is running on high quality, it's working perfect. I didn't try it on this big monitor, I tried on this small monitor, it worked awesome. Up to that most of... Yeah, so that was my issue. So I was being super limited to do things that I wanted to do. Because I didn't have the most up-to-date packages, libraries, drivers, blah blah blah. And now I'm curious, I'm really sorry. Let me see how this game runs on this 4K monitor. Let me see if my NVIDIA can handle that. You see the pink cursor? I need that because of my very not good eyesight. What is a POG? Remember, I'm an old man, Sinistratty. I'm a total Linux noob. I thought that Ubuntu is like a golden thing. Nah. Well, it is a good OS, of course, but it's... Oh, it's running super well. Look at that. I thought it was going to be slow or something. Let me check. Oh no, the FPS dropped. I run it on my notebook. The FPS was 60, even reached 70 at some point. But now it's at 34, look at that. See the FPS here? Ooh. Tasting for a buzz. Yes. I think that if I come here and I remove these options here, probably the FPS will improve. See, but oh, look at this. It was creepy as hell. Ultra performance. Doesn't change anything. Oof. Now and now it's down to 24. Let's go balanced. It's looking good. VSync locked. I don't know what that is. It's all blurred now. Be linear. God, it sucks. But now it's on 60 FPS. Look at that. It looks awful. But at least 60 FPS. And locked on 60 FPS. Look at this. Smooth. But very ugly. Look at the scaling. Can you guys see the scaling? Destroying the quality of my... Oh my god. It's chaos down to keep the 60 FPS going. Then everything looks like playing a game from the 80s. But it feels very smooth. But me, don't like it. Now I'm stuck with 30. Oof. You feel the difference when it's down to 30 or something. The smoothness goes away. Ooh, I leveled up. Come on, dudes. Kill these bastards. Yeah. There you go, now I can play smoothly on Linux. Thanks to Manjaro. On this big ass monitor. Very good. Oh! Wait. What is that linear? Ah, it's... Okay. Anyway, yeah. You get the idea. Now I can play games on Linux and stream those. So now we have consumable items working. That's awesome. But now we need to clear the action, but we're not clearing. No, I know the game, but it's very expensive. Let me see the price now. It's very expensive. I need that password because my son uses my account, so I don't want him to play. Yeah, it's 100 reais. It's a lot of money for the game. It's very expensive, but I've seen people playing it. Look at that, overwhelmingly positive. It must be a great game. Oh! I didn't know I could download the demo. I'll try it, not now, but I'll try it. Looks like programming, right? You create the... yeah. Very nice. Look at that. And you build all of these, yeah? My brother is in the thousands. That I keeps it run. Even do you have any? Yeah. I was going to ask if you have enemies or something. So besides building a factory, you have to take care of these bastards. Ah! The train came and crushed them. Look at that. I'm gonna build only trains. Oh, you have flying enemies. It's an impressive game. Whoop software. It's downloadable, definitely. It's on my wish list. Don't try. You'll throw away again. Yeah, and I'm that kind of person. I don't even have Dota installed. Because that's the kind of game that I start playing and it goes on for hours. Path of Exile, not that much. I play like an hour of Path of Exile and I get bored. Okay, Gregorio, have a good day, my friend. Thank you for joining. It's mostly single player. Yeah, I like single player games. You play without any pressure. Okay, so I was going to check. We're gonna check what this section here. What's the name? Item details. So I'm clearing the action, which is the small window. Yeah, remember that. This here. So I am clearing that, and I am reloading when I do this. But now when I do that, I need to clear item details. Ooh. Update item details. Wait. Okay, so when I mouse over, I do that. Now I need to clear this. What do I do? Can I do like null or something like that? Is this a thing? Let's see. Let me play the music again. It's pausing every hour, I guess. For now, yes. I just wanted to experiment with the idea before I create a specific type for that. There we go. That looks awful. So I need to... What do we show when there's nothing selected? Because now this is a possibility. We didn't have this possibility here. Because it would come here and it would always come with the first one selected. But over here there would be a type called consumable. I'm showing the default content, which is this huge placeholder. So I think we need some sort of separator here, like a line. You know, like a vertical line here. And it shows nothing here. The item details. See, this should be gone. So this should be gone, item description should be gone, no more placeholder information. What is the image? Yeah, but now we need to really clear these out. Yeah. So when there is nothing there, wait a second, let me see. So we keep the state of the last selected. Alright, so what we can do now, so let's leave these as placeholder. So what I can do is the item details start as hidden thing. And when you hover it, and I display, then I show the thing. Where is that? No, I'll leave the game running. Let's see if it closes Godot. Oh my crap. Here. Here we go. Oh, we're not supposed to be this. We're supposed to be a... Oh. There we go. Every time we call the... Not every time, but... when we mouse over the first time. Just for now. Oi, oi, oi. Ah, it's because it wasn't loaded. But I added to the ready function there. It wasn't loaded in memory. So if I do this, there is nothing. Empty place. If I do this. Now if I do the usable thing, I use and I remove. But instead of removing, I should make it not visible, yeah? Is this acceptable? I think it is. Now, okay, now we know that it works. Awesome. Now let's go do the fun stuff. Let's see how complicated. Consumable. Is that how you write it? Consumable? That probably, yeah. Let's see how good my code is. How I can play with things. Okay, so item, we have a new type called consumable. What's the name you gave to them, Sis Penny? Give a good name. Said it before, Godot. It's faded memory and fleeting memory. Let's do this. So, I'll use a new type so I can create this. Let's go to the Halls of Solitude. A usable thing. This usable thing is going to be a consumable. Let's say fading. Oops. Fading anger. Fading what? What's the thing that I use? Fading anger. Something cool to say here. The player's anger. I cannot equip, I can use, I'm just going to improve the player's anger. So this is just a flag. Then this, I am changing the usable thing resource, which is here. So let's create a new folder. Consumable. And inside this folder, we're gonna have the usable thing, which I'm going to fading here. Okay. I think we should probably add a tab. Ooh. Should we add a tab here? Will it look good? Right, for now it's just a placeholder. We can go with that. I'm gonna copy everything. Dogs. Don't I have to do this? Nope. Very sorry. There's a my neighbor is doing a small construction. The dogs think that they are like some sort of monster or something like that. I don't know. They get very angry at the person. So it's a consumable list. Good. So what do we do here? Initialize items. Okay. Item dot type dot consumable. Take a consumable list. Why isn't it? It's here. Just not working. Consumable list. Okay, so I just get the list. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Okay, so now when we add item to list, so that's when we pick up something. Yep. Populate inventory list. I'm good at naming things. So if everything is correct with my code, when I grab this sorry, forgot. There we go. Too many places to connect this stuff. No! Out of bounds index 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 4, that's correct. Item type, it's an item type. And the type is correct. Consumable. Consumable. Who's calling this guy? This is us, so we're going to the UI. What? What is wrong with this bad boy? You are a consumable. The default is a store, but I am selecting consumable. What am I forgetting, folks? Oh, this? Okay. Yeah, this is being added to the memento because of the type. Now this. The item. It's a shame I cannot do this. Oh, wait. I cannot do this here, but if I go to Godot as Overcame taught me, and do this. Item type is 4. And if we check the code, that's correct. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Why is it saying out of bounds? Items is a dictionary containing 5 elements. And I'm grabbing the item type, which is consumable. I'm just adding this for the breakpoint to give me information. Wait a second. Item type is 4, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. The item is here, the ID is here, everything is okay. Why is it saying it's out of bounds? Weapon, memento, quest, store, and for some reason this is not being updated. I saved it. Did I add it? The code does not seem to be wrong. Supposed to continue, not to. Move on. 12. Is it export? So old values. I honestly don't know why this is an export. I need that to be an export. Good catch. Yeah. So probably old values there, but why was it an export? Oh my crap. Item type is 4, which is correct. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm grabbing the items, but for some reason, the items is showing itself as a list containing only up to the index 3. So 0 is weapon, 1 is memento, 2 is quest. Wait. 3 is story. Wait a second. Something is off. I have 2 mementos. If I come here, it breaks. Memento should be here. Whoa. You see, the weapon is the first one. What's going on? Am I starting this the wrong way all the time? So, but at least it's displaying correctly on its own tab, which is good. Let's see. And this one. Oh. So what is this thing here? I thought that this was the index. It should be the index, right? So strange, so strange. Yes, yes. So the item type. Ah, it's using this one. That's why weapon is being sent. That's why weapon is sent to number 1. And memento is sent to index 2. Hello, Tricky Lady. Welcome in. How are you? Hope everything is all right. Okay. I get it. So this is not the name weapon. This is the ID 1. And this is the ID 2. Oh, wait. Maybe although this looks terrible, but so story, weapon, memento, quest, consumable. It's okay. And that's interesting. Why isn't the item list with 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm grabbing. Why isn't the consumable type being used here? I have the type story, weapon, which is 1, memento 2, quest 3, consumable 4. But in here, it decided to not work. The item type, it's of type, which is the number at the index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm receiving 4. Right, item type 4. See, so it's trying to insert on the 4th here of items, but the items 0 for store, 1. I collected the mementos, yeah. Collected the mementos, so that's why we see mementos at position 2. Time to ask Gemini. Let's see if it can help me. Is it out of bounds, the error? So the items are all empty, yeah. Well, it looks like it's not updating. Ah! You're right on the money with the error message. The issue lies in how you're initializing your items dictionary. Okay. Items in Godot are internally represented as integers starting from 0 by default. Your like, follows this pattern, yeah. Essentially that when you create your items dictionary, you're essentially doing this behind, yes. The add item call. When you call add item, you're passing 4 is the item type. Yes. You're accessing the dictionary elements using an enum. It's not supported to use them as keys. Instead, you should. What? What are you talking about? Why did it work so far? You're not helping, man. You're not helping. Because why was it working for the... Oh my god, I hate tabbing stuff. They never go where I want them to go. That is Claude as well. Let's see if Claude is more precise on the answer. Oh no. You're absolutely right. That is a peculiar behavior. It should have broken before the wedding consumed, but for some reason it seemed to work. Here's a likely explanation of what's happening. I'm doing good, thank you, Tricky Lady. If you try to print all the Enon members in Funk, you have a problem. Perhaps two names have the same. Yeah, that's a good... Yeah. Exactly this, as you suggest in a collision. Integer 4 was probably trying to go into the same bucket as another key, resulting out of bounds. Why is this an undocumented behavior? Never using nums directly as dictionary keys in GTScript. Explicit is better than implicit. But this is explicit, isn't it? So anyway, you suggested to print all the enums members in the function. Item type. I'm gonna print the item type, and I'm going to print the items. And they should match, but I'm sure they won't match. Ah, okay. Ah, no, this is correct. For some reason. But how do you print the enum members? How do you do that? You do like keys? It doesn't look like so. You see, so the story has index 0, weapon has index 1, memento 2, quest 3, consumable 4. So here I'm using the value 0, 1, 2, 3. And for some reason this gun here is not shooting correctly. This, correct? So it's printing in the order. Story, weapon, memento, quest, consume. Zero, 1, 2, 3, 4. And for some weird reason, that's not being added to the dictionary. See, the IDs are correct. Let me test one other thing here. Let me... You mean this one? Maybe? I do not remember doing that. Oh. No. Oh yeah, but I get an item type. Yeah, and I erase an ID, but that's when I remove, but I'm not even removing it now. The door is when Cinesped implemented the quest search to get the key. The port is the same thing. Populate. And here I just grab the items. So I'm not changing it anywhere. And this is a fixed thing. Wait a minute. Why do I have that exported here? What is this? Inventory resource. What is this? It's a yeah. Sorry, that inventory resource I created so I could save that. I could save that to a file because saving anything else besides a resource is a pain in the butt. So that's why I have that as a resource. But that still does not explain this. And why without the consumable it works and with the consumable it does not? Oh, it's because I'm not printing that. If I do now, it's weird because it is showing this. You see? So it looks like, huh. When I added an extra one, then it did the thing. You see that? Now it's gonna work. Look at that. What me? I only who? Okay, so this is what happened. Oh my god. It's funny. That's one of the issues I think working with a not typed language. Did it work? Oh my god, it worked. Oh yeah. It kind of worked because it's adding it to the wrong place. Adding to this too. Instead of the fourth. Isn't it insane? So I'll grab this. And for some reason it didn't run the debugger. Because I didn't run on VS Code. It should debug. It's going to be insane. So I grabbed the memento. Why isn't it calling the debugger? Damn it. Okay, I have a debug bullet point here, a debugger. So please run it. Nice. So the item type is 2. Good. So we have 0 for story, 1 weapon, 2 memento. Good. So I'm adding to the second one. Move on. Now if I come here, now it will work because of this fucked up behavior. So now we have the memento here. Now the item type is 4. And we do have 4 now. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. If I move on, it works. And we have consumable at the right place. And we have memento at the right place. Now, what the hell happened? That I had to add an extra item and then remove it. It's fun, isn't it? Pro with the export like Godot editor had old dictionary version and remove it. It can be. So now we don't have it, yeah? So let's try. Let's force the hand here. Oh, it's trying to connect to the... Oh, Godot closed. Yeah. So now let's force the hand, which you said makes sense. Did it connect it? Okay. Let's go to the item Now we have test there, right? And if we come here and I do this, and I do this, maybe what you said is correct, Overcane. It makes sense. Now it's adding the next elements correctly. See, I count to 5 and I see 5. But I won't add it to the dictionary. Yes. So it does have 6 because I added Overcane, but now it's only showing 5. But if I do it here, it should now display them. New game confirmed. 1 weapon, 1 code, something. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. As you suggested, it's probably related to the... What's the name? To the export thing. So Godot had some sort of cache, probably. Good to know. Now I honestly do not know why I had that as an export. And this is it. For today, it's 9 AM. I have to go. Yeah, this is gone because I made a change. So add consumable type. Inventory resource. Yeah, I made a change there. Yeah. Inventory. Yep. So we added the consumables. Now the challenge tomorrow will be to work on the temporary consumable. Add permanent consumable to the inventory. So the challenge tomorrow is going to be make them temporary. It's going to be fun to work with that. I use one, then I have to keep ticking over the configurable amount of time. And when that configurable amount of time is done, I need to remove that temporary boost. It's going to be fun to work on that. All right, so do we have, besides Overcane, have something else watching? Overcane, thank you so much, man. Helped me a lot. Second. We have 4 people. Do you have seen Spatty streaming? Nice. Good. So let's go there. Overcane, thank you so much, man. You're saving my butt every day. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. And Dino, I don't know if you're still there, but thank you for the 10-month, man. I appreciate that. So let's go see Spatty doing some work. How do we get there? So let's go here. All right. Again, we can appreciate. I hope you have a great day, night, evening. So yeah, man. Thank you so much. Be nice, be good. And I see you tomorrow. Having fun with the temporary ones. Bye bye. Ooh, I close it.